Guys, it is your host, the International Filmer 2024, and happy National Ceiling Fan Day, everyone. Well, happy belated National Ceiling Fan Day because I stupidly was a dumbbell and forgot to make it. However, on the other hand, I am going to still celebrate National Ceiling Fan Day in a way that I think's a good way to celebrate. Even with some pathetic modern fans, I think it's still a good idea to celebrate National Ceiling Fan Day. So let's do it. Starting with this decent quality Logic 14-inch velocity floor fan. The bearings are starting to rattle a bit, but it has been used a lot, so. To be fair to it, it has had a good run. That's disappointing. Logic seems to be the only good thing they seem to make is fans, because their ovens and washing machines are nastily cheap. Off. Like, really, really bad. I'm surprised they're still in production, to be honest. I'm surprised because all the ovens that were there lasted a very short time before going bust. And to be honest, I think it's the same for this fan, because Logic is known for being a terrible brand, in my opinion, but at least the build quality is fair. And, you know, at least high-velocity fans are the only... And at least it's got the riveted blades, so you don't have to worry about flying off. So, yeah, but I think something needs tightening down and the bearings need some oil or a clip rattling or something. Similar to an SMC issue, basically, that's found SMCs, but it's a decent fan. And, you know, there is worse fans out there. Now, this isn't a fan, it's a fan heater. And I'm not going to run it just now because I don't trust fan heaters, but this is... Actually, I'm going to run it. You know what? I'm going to run it just on the fan setting because I don't really want to run this on the heat setting at the moment. It's good for using fan heaters. But I don't trust these ABS fan heaters, to be honest. And yeah, I've seen the fires that these cause. And yeah, I'm just gonna put it on the fan setting. That's some heat. Yeah. I don't really like these fan heaters, so just be safe. Unplug. I don't care if it looks nice, and if it's not. I don't care if it looks nice, but it's for my own safety. I don't trust these things, so yeah. Now we're going to run these fans individually. Well, actually, no, we can run them together. I guess we can, but we're going to have to make sure I take in some danger perception because, yeah, you know. We're gonna only run these two actually because the Saints 30-inch tower fan. It's not from 2000 and earlier. I'm only testing fans from 2000 and earlier, and despite this being a bad fan and a terrible built SMC made fan and an insult to SMC, this was at least slightly better than modern fans, but the build quality is definitely bad. It's flimsy, and I'm sure it'd shatter if you dropped it. So, but these fans, when they've been made of very cheap plastics, these later ones, these were particularly these ones that are actually terrible in quality. I mean, they're actually really bad. I mean, yeah, polyester, but an ABS badge, as you can see, because the badge is ABS. But yeah, you can tell that these fans are not. You can tell that these fans are pretty pathetic, and it's the metal shard manufacturing companies. If you want a good quality SMC made fan, that's even better than the plastic ones. At least go for one of these. The 1993 CD has gone away for a while, so my dad doesn't want it in the house, even though it is a safe fan. He's probably worried about the oscillation, I think. Anyways, let's run these two fans on their high setting. There's still decent air movers, I'll give them that. I'm not going to give up this SMC made fan, it's about a cheap fan. I'm going to keep it around just to show what an insult these fans are to SMC. And when the quality really showed, it really went bad on them. But at least the most of these are decent. I mean, these fans might be pathetic and as bad as a modern fan, if not worse. At least they're still slightly better, and they aren't as cheap as modern fan. I mean, this is flimsy, yes, but it's not as bad as modern fans without the bases, but and the glues. But the motors are pretty good, and the motor housings, by being made of flammable plastic, is pretty decent. And these ones actually have a slightly better oscillation mechanism than the earlier ones because they're more durable. What I've noticed, they seem to be able to take the abuse a lot better. But honestly, I still prefer. I apologise if the Pisco is not here today. If it's being rewired. Well, it's not being rewired. It's having a plug fitted. So it's going to be. I'm going to take what I'd like to do is I'd like Ryan to take the plug. I'd like Ryan to take the plug. Well, this is a plug I'm replacing it, but it's got flashing on it, and it's not really a good plug. But what I'd like Ryan to do, in my opinion, is take the prongs from this plug and put them onto the Delta, so it's still time period correct. I don't know if these prongs are cross compatible, but this is the plug I'm using to replace it. This is the plug that might have to be fitted, and it might ruin the character of the fan. So, but these prongs can be removed and attached to the new plug. So, yeah, they might be able to. Yeah, it might. Right, I'll see what I can do. If he has to fit a new plug, then he has to. So, but these plugs aren't really as good quality. Even these plugs are not very good quality these days. And I'm sure there's a way to get this fuse into the Delta as well. If it's different, if it's a different design, sure, yes, he'll have to replace it fully. But I'm sure there's a way to get it in there. It's a 13-amp fuse which is not allowed to be on. But yeah, it's a new plug. My dad knows how to replace a plug on these fans, but he wants to wait. So yeah. And I don't like using bubble wrap and packaging material because it's not good for the turtles. I'm not an environmental person, but I'm not going to recycle with bubble wrap. I'm going to reuse it because I care about the turtles, even though I'm not an environmentalist person at all. I still care for wildlife, honestly. So yeah. I think the Delta's a different design as well because the Delta plugs, you can get ones from the 1980s to mid-80s which have the new prongs, but yeah. I was not like the ones with the steel screws. They just rust out. They're just horrible. Don't use the ones with the steel screws. And you know what I'm saying. If I had to get a plug that's nice, I'm actually going to buy one of these type of plugs, actually. These plugs seem to be pretty decent. And they're actually not too bad in design. So I think I'm just going to look for a PMS plug if I'm out and about. I'd rather have a PMS plug on it than a nasty, cheap modern plug. That could break over time from being dropped or something. So I'm going to buy a plug that's this style. Can you still get these plugs anyways, guys? Tell me in the comment section below. Because I'd like to know. These plugs aren't too bad if I have to buy a new plug, entire new plug with safety shield on it. But yeah, my dad's just worried about my safety and he just thinks I'm going to get electric shock. So it has to be right just to stop him worrying, just so you know what I'm saying. So yeah. However, though, we're not selling the fan. We're not salvaging the fan like we did with my Tatum, because Tatum Tatum was too far gone. The motor I could have salvaged, yes. The motor was okay, but yeah, it's been scrapped now. So unfortunately, yeah, I did recycle it and did the right thing, and it was sad to let it go, but I can't preserve a vintage fan that is just in too bad a condition, honestly, you know what I'm saying? The Tatung, even when we tried to repair it, too far gone, yeah. I salvaged parts from it to sell on to other fan collectors. The badge I'm willing to let go to the next fan collector. I'll keep the base, maybe, because the base is ABS as well and can't be repaired, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm willing to sell on the base part, but I'm willing to sell on the badge, but to give us connect the fan collector, but it's DS16 AP, but apart from that, I'm keeping the best of the Tatung. So yeah. I've been on the hunt for another Tatung DS12P recently. I've been looking for one that has it's mid-80s or later, so yeah. You know. But plugs with Associals actually started development in like the early 70s and things, you know. So I've seen 70s fans have it. So, yeah. Might be wrong about my Pisco spinner actually. It might be from the 70s, but it's still that 60s styling where the grills weren't very restrictive. But yeah. I'd like a time correct plug. So yeah. I'm sorry I could have included the CD and Pifco, but just because of that reason, I'll include some videos of fans that I found to be decent quality in the present day, despite being, you know, modern fans. Anyways, thanks for watching this video and peace. That is a vintage fan. Hi.
It's so warm, guys. It's so warm. But it's nice. Beautiful weather.
Westinghouse. Knob's actually broken off the back here, so in order for this to work, we need to kill baby for the way. It's got a nice plug. If I can get it in. Oh. Oh. Yep, it's a dead fan. Yeah, it's dead. Let me try here to see if I can get this thing to work. Yeah, it's a dead fan. Also. Yeah, it's dead. biggest fan I've ever seen. That's some size to it. Aggressive blade pitch as well. And also, look at this. Vintage. Air conditioner there, look. Vintage carrier. That's cool. I like that. I don't know it yet. Well, apologies for being a bit late to the party, guys. National Fan Day was actually one day ago, and I was a bit late, so this is belated. But luckily, I didn't forget about it entirely. Otherwise, I would have been a dumbbell and forgot about it. Anyways, now I've realised that it's National Ceiling Fan Day. Happy belated National Ceiling Fan Day, fan collectors, and I'm sorry I forgot. However, at least I owned up and made it. I felt like I couldn't do it. I felt like that I need to do it quickly before it's too late. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next video.